G'day everyone, Connor here from CW's Tech Reviews, back with another video. Now, today we're doing the software review of the Oppo R11s or ColorOS version 3.2. Before we get into it, make sure you hit the like, subscribe and share this video with all your friends. Thank you for coming along and let's get stuck into the video. Now, the first thing I always struggle with Oppo software is that it's very much Apple. Now, some of you will say that's not a bad thing, and I've got to admit that it actually turns out to be a pretty good thing, because this device is optimized to work the same way Apple optimizes its devices to work. So some of the applications on the device you cannot change. They are what you are stuck with. You can install new messaging apps, but you have to give permissions every time you want to use this or send a message, and it's just too much of a problem to worry about. Every time you try and use the phone dialer, it's going to ask for permissions, and again, it's just a pain in the backside. But the software I found on the R11s is very snappy, very responsive, and I believe that is because it's got the 4GB of RAM and is running the Snapdragon 660. The Snapdragon 660 is a proven chipset, does really well in everyday usage. I haven't had any problems with the device at all. I haven't had any problems with gaming or multimedia or anything like that. The software really can handle itself, and I'm very happy to use it. Now, obviously with the software you do have your Apple influence over it, so you swipe up from the bottom and that's your quick panel or your quick task where you can toggle on your Wi-Fi and data and all that sort of thing. If you swipe down from the top, you have your notification panel, which is very similar to Apple's, and a little bit frustrating at times, but hey, it is what it is. It works okay. It works very efficiently. A couple of things I have noticed. One, Run Keeper. I was using it, I was going for a run, and it would stop about 2Ks into my run, and I couldn't figure out why. I thought, gee, this phone's got some real problems, but it's actually optimized to kick applications out of the background so they don't run in the background. It's designed to do that. So I had to dig deep into the settings to get around that. And once I found out how to get around that, I could easily go in and toggle off not to be closed down during background usage, and then it would work perfectly. And the same happened with Asphalt 8. I was trying to download that 1.5GB of gaming files, and I would download about 300 megabytes of it, and then it would just stop downloading and shut down. Again, it's because it's optimized to do that. And if you have a look in my other video here where I compare Oppo ColorOS with iOS in a speed test, you'll see that the Oppo opened the applications quicker but didn't hold anything in the background. In the background it struggled to hold any applications open, and that's why. It's actually developed in a way that it shuts it all down really quickly. But overall, the software I find really satisfying to use. Once I get over those little gripes of not being able to install messaging and phone applications that I want, I can install a skin over the top or a Nova launcher or something like that, and it's as good as any other Android device. Fast, snappy and efficient. I definitely get a full day's use out of this software. It's not too heavy on the battery. Even though it's running Android 7.1.1, ColorOS 3.2, I still get really good optimizations for the battery out of it. Face unlock works quicker than any other unlock I've seen, whether it's fingerprint or anything like that. It's just super fast, and you can't even see that it's actually been unlocked when I use Face Unlock. I'm really impressed with it. So overall, we've got a nice efficient version of Android here, running ColorOS 3.2, probably soon to be upgraded. Powerful enough to do whatever you want it to do, efficient enough to get you through the whole day. I'd have to give ColorOS version 3.2 on the Oppo R11s a solid 8 out of 10 because it does what it's supposed to do and it does it well. If you got any questions about the Oppo R11s and its software, hit me up in the comments below. I'll be happy to have a discussion around that. If you'd like me to do any more videos on the Oppo R11s, definitely hit me up in the comments below. I'm more than happy to do so. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, and I will catch you in the next video. Check ya!